It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I have to safety pin my shirt closed today before I give you all a peep show. I don't need people watching live at 5 for that reason. Didn't think it was going to be an issue, but it was an issue today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Material Girls Quilt Boutique Friday Night Live. I guess I should introduce myself. I never really do that, and we have all sorts of new people. I'm Amy, one of 2 owners, family members here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Miss Nancy. I got your email and then got sidetracked. I will call you after live. I'm glad you're ready because I've ordered it today, whether you want it or not. Miss Susan, you're on doing my favorite thing. I hate borders. I hate borders. Always. Borders and binding. I'm good once I get it going, but getting the motivation to put borders on or the motivation to put binding on, and when I get it, you better watch out because I will border and bind everything in my path. Hello, Miss Kenda. Hi, Miss Pam. Hello, Miss Sharon. Hello, hello, everybody. I got Miss Pam there with a bum arm. I got Lisa on here with a bum foot. All sorts of Material Girls injuries going on. Yes, hello. Hello, Miss Cindy. It's Rosemary. Welcome, everybody. How was your week? Besides the fact that it was like fake fall this week. That's what we like. That's what I like to call it. Mother Nature likes to tease us with some beautiful, cool weather. And then to get hot again. So welcome to the 4th, or this is the 5th season that we have, not 4 seasons in our world. We have 5 in this area. It's spring, summer, fall, winter, and fake fall. Yes, I don't know, I kind of liked, I was so itching to wear long sleeve shirts. I had my long sleeve shirt out. I got jeans on today, and then I looked at the temperature and was like, yep, guess I'm wearing short sleeves unless I want to bake or be running around the store dropping the air conditioning, freezing mom out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Kenda. It's terrible. Hi, Miss Melinda. Miss Melinda, get your classroom all done? You already excited? Back to work? All right. Yeah, pre-pumpkin season. Unless you're my sister, and then pumpkin spice season's already started in her world. All right. I don't have a lot of fabric, but we have a lot of different things, lots of things to talk about today. And we're going to start with, because we're sitting in the embroidery room, we always start with embroidery just because that's where I'm hanging out. I know, I took mom and we went to Home Goods to wander the aisles because we needed just, I don't know, I was looking for inspiration, I don't know, looking to spend some money. So I needed some home decor and was wandering the aisles, and it was buying all things Halloween and Thanksgiving, and I was, like I said, ready for cooler weather. I don't need below 0 weather. I want my fall, because all things that we are embroidering right now are all fall and autumn and Halloween related, so we're all in that mindset of wanting that to happen. So the first thing that we have is this collection from OeSD called Hello Fall. from Jessica Flick, I believe is the designer. I absolutely loved this. I love these colors, so pretty, and the stitching. We took this design. Hi, Miss Linda in New York. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's hot outside here. I haven't been outside since I walked in the store at 8 o'clock this morning. So it's cool. It is cool here in the quilt store. So this is Hello Fall. We stitched this onto a 14-inch pillow. We did take this design and blow it up in our embroidery software to be, I think he's probably close to like 9.5 inches. He could even be wider. So he was stitched in a jumbo hoop. So if you don't have access or a machine that gives you the full jumbo hoop, you could still blow it up large enough in in your embroidery software. This is not something that you want to increase in size on your machine. On your machine, when you increase or decrease embroidery designs, you really shouldn't go about more than 20% without testing it before you throw it on your actual item. But, so, hold on. I'm not done showing you Hello Fall yet, because here's this side. Just wait. Just wait. Look how beautiful that owl is. Again, also took it into embroidery software, Bernina embroidery software version 9. Increased it in size. And yes, so by doing it, by using the art file and increasing it in embroidery software, the software will recalculate your stitching and then increase it and add stitching and take things away where it's not needed. So at this size, it looks just like it would be if it was embroidered at the original 5x6. Mary Beth is working on the pumpkin, so she'll have the pumpkin design from that collection soon. I would show you the rest of the collection, but you'll have to click the link to look at it because I sold all the ones we have in the store at the moment. But yes, oh, this would be a beautiful center to a quilt block, even if you left it small, like the middle of a sawtooth star or anything like that for fall. Perfect. I'll have to get Mom to get out another quilt we finished this week too. We also have, they're not washed yet, but these are the freestanding autumn leaves. They're still here, got some stabilizer in it. So these are 100% thread and thread painted. So and the way that they're digitized is to almost want to naturally curl them to make them look like realistic leaves. So we've been stitching some leaves to maybe, you know, using the table centerpiece, or even go crazy and stitch and attach them to a pre-made wreath form, something along that line. So there's a few of our leaves. And last but not least, we have pumpkin mug rugs. So this collection, it is not released online yet. We do have a few copies available here in the store, with more coming on the way. It will be releasing sometime this month online, so you may have to just be patient. My Spree Clubbers, you have it. On this design collection, there are pumpkins with faces, pumpkins without faces. You have pumpkins that are straight pieced. You have pumpkins that are crazy quilt pieced as well. So I call this a mug rug and a half, because to me, I can fit my mug and I can fit a treat on that mug rug. So it's a mug rug and a half. So it's perfect. And even not for a mug rug. I mean, this would look cute if you did it for like your Thanksgiving table, like in the middle of a place setting. You know, if you put up your pretty plates and chargers and whatnot and stack them up, you could easily lay that on top of it to add embellishment. So yes, they are adorable. That's there. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I gotta cross things off because I'm gonna, oh, thank you, Miss Joanne. Yes, it was manicure week. Stacy whipped up and gave me pretty nails so that I can film and y'all don't have to look at my hot mess of nails. Yes, Stitching in the Kitchen event and the Embroidery Essentials event that are taking place in September. Still have availability open in both of those events. You do not need to own a Bernina for these events. They are any brand. They are specifically just talking about embroidery. Okay, doesn't matter if you own another brand. We did get, hold on one second, let's show you a few. We got some of the designs finished. So in the Stitching in the Kitchen event, which is again a great place to start to learn embroidery, or if you don't own embroidery, not a problem. I will put you on a machine at the event and you can give it a try and see how easy it is. So we're gonna make a little jar tag. You've got a trivet. We have a pan handle pot holder. We have a table runner. We have a dish towel. Look at that dish towel with that over the edge little stitching that happens there. And then we have an apron. And you're going to, in that event, we give you all of the stabilizer, all the thread is there to use. You get all the fabric kits as well as the designs. And the only place to get these designs is in that event. So these specific designs are not available, but like there is a collection that has pot handle holders, just not this particular style. We've got lots of over the edge. We have punny kitchen as well, but these specific ones. And yes, always food. You'll have MG pretzels will be there. Maybe if I get my act together, you'll have some homemade oatmeal cream pies, because that's my new thing, is oatmeal cream pies. Delicious. That's there. So that's your Stitching in the Kitchen. Embroidery Essentials is just a lecture demo. Massive swag bag, over $200. Sorry, my eye itches all of a sudden. Over a $200 value in the swag bag, and it's only $29 to come to the event. So, and again, I'm gonna feed you some food there too, as well. Mom, will you get the quilt that Amy T finished this week too? No, the fall panel one. That it's not out here. That way I can show it too. Okay. Let's look at the date for Stitching in the Kitchen is the 15th and 16th of September. Is the Stitching in the Kitchen. Embroidery Essentials is Saturday the 17th. Okay. All right. We had a restock this afternoon of the new Bernina medium embroidery clamp hoop. So let me come over here. So the new clamp hoop is back in stock. So this is designed for you to be able to lay your quilt over top and clamp, or lay a jacket, lay a shirt. Doesn't have to be a quilt in this hoop. In that world, it can be anything. So we have 12 of these remaining at the introductory pricing. Okay, so when this will be the last of the hoops that we will have available, thank you, at the introductory pricing. Okay, so they're 20% off. So brand new hoops. So that is there as well. Okay, we had fabric. So first up is, it's almost October. Let Amy just run and make the day go, the months pass even faster. But you need to start making stuff now. If you do anything for Pink Month, October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So this collection is called Strength in Pink. Really cute gingham. Who doesn't love a gingham? And then we have this little floral with this small little accent of the pink ribbon. We have ribbons. We have butterflies. And then we have a print with butterflies, words, ribbons, and florals. This cute little daisy background piece we have in a couple of colors. There's also 2 panels. There are 2 panels for this collection as well. So give me 1 second. The medium clamp hoop is going to fit on the 7, 8, and the newer 5 series machines. No, 7 and 8 series. It won't fit on the 5 series machines because it's too wide. There is a listing if you are, Maria, Alicia says hi. If you are curious if your machine is compatible with that, if you click on the link to the hoop, I do list all the machines in there. You will need a firmware update on your machine to allow it to show up in your hoop selection options. But yes, so panel 1 for Strength in Pink features 2 butterflies. So they call these pillow panels. So they could easily be cut down and turned into like rectangular pillows. We've even seen them or thought about turning them into the sides of a bag, because you could easily trim down some of that background, add some squares or borders to the bottom. And then the magnetic one, Miss Joanne's not here yet. And then the other panel in Strength in Pink features the ribbon, the pink ribbon, which features the floral print inside of it. And then this is a 24 by 45 inch panel that's there. We will have pre-cuts of Strength in Pink arriving at the beginning of next week. So we'll have layers, charms, and jelly rolls for that collection. Okay. Next, we have put my list down and don't know what I see it. Don't know what I did with it as I walk across the shelf. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I'm going to work my way that way. The Butterfly 2 Tula Pink quilt kits are here for you. So this kit contains all of the true colors and designer essentials fabric to complete the quilt front. Okay, doesn't include the pattern. It's sold separately, but it has a lot of fabric in it. Okay, so lots and lots of fabric. I think it's like 15 and some odd yards of fabric inside this kit. The quilt is 88 by 94 inside of it, and it is basic piecing. It's not difficult. Squares. There are a couple of curved piece blocks, which you could replace if you're not into curved piecing, but all basic piecing. We'll add more seats to the 17th if you're trying. So just give me a few minutes and I'll add some more seats to that event. So just give me a few moments after 5 and I'll take care of you. Okay. Let's wander over here. The next collection that we received this week, as we wrap up the season, summer. As we wrap up summer, we have Sweetness. So watermelons. And it's been hard to get a good watermelon this season, but so we have this really cute watermelon on, it's like a peachy coral. And then we have watermelon slices, and then we have inside watermelon as well. So those 3 pieces have arrived. We haven't had good watermelons, but let me tell you, I'm growing watermelons. I don't know if they'll ever get to be the size of a real watermelon or if they'll even be good at all, but I'm just proud of the fact that I have grown a watermelon that is about this big, and there's about 5 of them. Daydreamer kit, the last I heard on Daydreamer is September. We should have an update today. The weekly update comes out and they'll update us, but the last we heard was end of August, September. So those of you waiting on Tula Pink's Daydreamer, it's coming. Okay? It's a coming. We also finished a few samples this week, so we thought we'd share with you some of the things that we did. Well, I'll do this one since we're talking fall. I talked about the collection called Hayrides and Happiness that had a panel the other week, and I couldn't get the panel open, and we were making something with it. So here is what we did with Hayrides and Happiness. This is called Block Talk Stars is the quilt pattern. So the pattern is designed for you to use panel centers for the quilt. So here is Block Talk Stars featuring Hayrides and Happiness. Thanks, Maria. Then we know we're gonna go right from fall, we go to Christmas, because that's the thing. And who is more iconic than the Grinch? So this panel, this quilt features 2 different panels. So we have this little guy is one panel, and then we have this panel here that features all the Grinch faces. And then we have a cute little quilt for Christmas. Thank you. And wrapped that one up this week. And then we also have a tree skirt featuring the Grinch. And the best part about the tree skirt, all you gotta do is quilt it, and it's done. So it is a pre-printed panel that all you need is to add backing and batting to it. Let's show you what it looks like. And so there is the Christmas panel. If you want to lay it on the ground, Mom, you can. There we go. This way you can see it. So it's already printed. Again, all you have to do is quilt it and then trim it down to a circle, add a little bias binding, and you're done. And we made bias binding. We didn't even make bias. So if that word just scares you, there is a way around not having to use bias binding. Now, everybody, I am sure, in the world right now is preparing to send their little people back to school. Now, it's overwhelming, but I'm sure inside you're like, yay, get my life back, at least for a few hours a day. So we are in back to school mode here in the store. So we have been working this week on creating a couple of things for back to school. We started with a modification to a 3-yard quilt book. Okay, so we picked up the 3-yard quilts for kids, and we looked at this particular pattern right here. Okay, we modified it by using charm squares instead of just limiting this row here to 2 colors. Okay, and this is what we have. Voila! What's even more unique about this are these 2 black strips right here are chalk cloth. So they're actually chalk fabric that you can write on. And so leave a message if you're hanging in your classroom or maybe the kiddos, something along that lines. You'll have a cute little school is cool piece. So in that collection, you've got crayons that are already printed on the diagonal. You don't have to do that. And you've got all the math pieces, math tools. We've got science and everything involved in there as well. Then, thank you, Miss Maria, I got that done today. That was our focus. Then we're working on a couple of other things. We're not quite there yet, but I did finish a lunchbox. I know it's so here is this project was a multi-person, multi-machine project. It has been 3 of us that completed each of us made a portion of this project over the last week. So this is grab some grub, okay, which this is the 2.0 pattern from Annie. So this also features chalk cloth, so you could, if you wanted to write on it in chalk, you could also get a permanent white marker and mark maybe your child's name on the front. There's also a vinyl pocket in the back if you wanted to slide in your child's name or identification, and then you could, leave, I love you or something. Oh, what's so funny is the name is Violet on here. Too funny. I just noticed that. But so we whipped up a lunchbox, and what's even better about this lunchbox, this was all scrap quilted, soft and stable. Okay, so this was extras that came out of another lunchbox, because I'd already made one lunchbox and I made a couple of other things, so it's leftovers. The inside features a mesh pocket, and what's even better is I took this bag once we had it mostly assembled but still laid flat, and we OD coated the inside of the bag. So if you're not familiar with OD coat is a waterproofing gel coating that makes this wipeable, and it will be water resistant, so you could spill something in there and it's going to be wiped up and it will bubble up for you. Yes, Miss Alicia, that's the baby's name. Miss Violet. Yes, Violet Everly. She's on my list for this week. So speaking of little people, since we're talking back to school here, let me tell, some of them have already been back to school. Let me tell everybody that to have a good start to the school year, and Miss Amy looks forward to hearing all about it when she sees you in the store. Alicia says she'll take it off her list. I already told you what letter of the alphabet you had to use, so you are restricted to the letter U. You started it, you got to finish it. So let me say hello to Grady, Layton, Spencer, and Miss Violet. We have Mary Catherine. We have Daniel and Austin. Miss Amy is so sorry she forgot you last week. Bad. I was a bad girl. And then we have Samuel and Alexander. I believe Grammy is there with you. And then we have Emma, Abby, Ian, and Owen. And the future you. Writer Cecilia Sage, Aubrey, Camden, and Miss Mackenzie, and Miss Alyssa. Miss Amy says hello. But yes. So that is what I did. It was written here. I said everybody that I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I had to write it down. Yes, so if you haven't been here, Seth and Mary had their baby. Remember, we had a baby shower in the store a few weeks ago, month ago, I don't know. When was it? June? Yeah. Yeah, so a month ago, month and a half ago, 2 months ago. The baby is here. Miss Violet is here. I will show pictures when we have the photographer pictures and we're able to. But yes, mommy and her are doing well, and so is daddy. He's doing well too. And Seth and Mary, if you're here, I sent another Amazon package today, so that was me, if you didn't read it yet. Yes, so if you have your bottle of sparkling cider from the baby showers, it is time to pop your bottles, because it's time. She's here, so you can pop your bottles and enjoy a toast to baby Violet, our newest material girl. Yeah, she was 8 pounds on July 30th. I've lost a lot of days, so I can't be trusted with dates at this point in time. But well, we are open tomorrow, 9:30 to 3. I also want to make a little note because we are coming up on Labor Day weekend. We have, I think, another week. I think it's next weekend, right? It's next weekend, Labor Day weekend. God, where did August go? Okay, where did August go? I don't understand. We are going to be closed Saturday and Monday. I'm taking the long weekend, okay? And I'm sure you all are too. So, just as a reminder, we will not be open September. Okay, so I have 2 weeks. Good. That makes me feel a little bit better, okay? A little bit better. Oh, yeah, I have Layton's birthdays in there yet. So, yeah, I have 2 weeks. But just mark it in your calendars. Material Girls is going to be closed the 3rd and the 5th. We are going to be not here. I'll probably be here, but I'm going to try not to be. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Again, we are here tomorrow from 9:30 to 3 should you need anything. And we hope that all of you enjoy your weekend, and we will see you soon. Thanks, everybody. The 3rd and 5th of September will be closed for Labor Day. There'll be more information that goes out. And for those of you that are on retreat, the retreat list for November, make sure that you are in the Facebook group. And if you're not, I will be sending an email out sometime in the next week and a half with more information. So we're getting into retreat time, so we'll start seeing more information about that too. All right. Have a good night, and we'll see you all soon.